Ever wondered why your tomato leaves are turning yellow? Let's uncover the mystery together. The humble tomato plant, a staple in gardens across the globe, holds a special place in the hearts of those who cultivate it. Yet even the most seasoned gardener can encounter a common and perplexing problem: yellowing leaves. Fear not, for in this exploration we'll journey into the intricate world of the tomato plant, uncovering the secrets behind this perplexing phenomenon. Water, the elixir of life, can ironically be the harbinger of doom for your tomato plants. Imagine, if you will, the roots trapped in soggy soil, gasping for air as the water envelops them. This is the plight of an overwatered tomato plant. Excessive watering, like a relentless downpour in a rainforest, can suffocate the roots, leading to a condition known as root rot. The leaves, starved of vital nutrients, begin to fade, turning a sickly yellow. To prevent this watery demise, ensure your soil has proper drainage, allowing excess water to escape. Avoid the temptation to water too frequently, allowing the soil to dry out slightly between waterings. Remember, moderation is key. Just as too much water can spell disaster, so too can too little. Underwatering, a silent threat, can leave your tomato plants parched and vulnerable. When deprived of the life-sustaining moisture they crave, tomato plants will ration their resources. The leaves, those solar panels of the plant kingdom, are often the first to show signs of stress, their vibrant green fading to a pale yellow. To quench their thirst, ensure your tomatoes receive consistent moisture, especially during periods of drought. Water deeply and thoroughly, allowing the water to penetrate the root zone. Like all living organisms, tomato plants require a balanced diet to thrive. When deprived of essential nutrients, they exhibit a range of symptoms, including, you guessed it, yellowing leaves. Nitrogen, the building block of proteins, is crucial for healthy leaf growth. A lack of nitrogen manifests as a general yellowing of the leaves, starting with the older ones at the bottom of the plant. Potassium, vital for fruit development and overall plant vigor, can also contribute to yellowing leaves if deficient. In this case, the yellowing typically starts at the leaf margins, creating a halo effect. Other deficiencies, such as magnesium, can also cause yellowing between the veins of the leaves, giving them a mottled appearance. Pests, tiny intruders, big problems. The garden, a haven for life, can also attract unwelcome visitors. Tiny insects, often unseen by the naked eye, can wreak havoc on your tomato plants, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Aphids, those sap-sucking fiends, can drain the life out of your plants, causing leaves to curl, distort and turn yellow. Whiteflies, another common culprit, leave behind a sticky residue that can attract sooty mold, further exacerbating the problem. Regularly inspect your plants for signs of infestation, looking for clusters of insects, sticky residue or damaged leaves. Employ organic pest control methods such as insecticidal soap or neem oil to keep these tiny intruders at bay. Disease, a silent epidemic. The plant world, like our own, is susceptible to a myriad of diseases. Fungal and bacterial infections can spread rapidly through your garden, leaving behind a trail of devastation. Early blight, a fungal disease, causes brown spots on the leaves, which eventually turn yellow and fall off. Fusarium wilt, another fungal foe, blocks the plant's vascular system, causing leaves to wilt and turn yellow from the bottom up. Bacterial wilt, as its name suggests, is caused by bacteria and leads to rapid wilting and death of the entire plant. Prevention is key when it comes to plant diseases. Choose disease-resistant varieties, rotate your crops, and provide adequate air circulation to reduce humidity levels. Poor soil quality, the foundation of health. The soil, the very foundation of your garden, plays a crucial role in the health and vitality of your tomato plants. Soil that is too compact, like a tightly packed suitcase, can suffocate the roots, restricting their access to oxygen and nutrients. On the other hand, soil lacking in organic matter can be likened to a desert, devoid of the essential nutrients plants need to thrive. In both cases, the leaves may turn yellow as the plant struggles to obtain the nourishment it needs. To improve soil structure and fertility, amend your soil with compost or other organic matter. This will improve drainage, aeration, and nutrient content, creating an ideal environment for your tomato plants to flourish. Temperature stress, the Goldilocks zone. Tomato plants, like Goldilocks, prefer their temperatures just right. Extreme heat can scorch their delicate leaves, causing them to turn yellow and even brown at the edges. Prolonged exposure to high temperatures can also stress the plants, making them more susceptible to pests and diseases. On the other hand, cold temperatures can also damage tomato plants, causing the leaves to turn yellow and drop. Protect your plants from temperature extremes by providing shade during the hottest part of the day and covering them with frost cloth when temperatures dip below freezing. Transplant shock, a change of scenery. Moving can be stressful for anyone, even plants. When you transplant your tomato seedlings from the cozy confines of their pots to the great outdoors, they may experience transplant shock. This temporary setback can manifest as wilting, stunted growth and, you guessed it, yellowing leaves. To ease their transition, be gentle when transplanting, handling the roots with care. Water deeply after transplanting and provide some shade for the first few days to help them acclimate to their new surroundings. Improper pH levels. The chemistry of growth. The pH level of your soil, a measure of its acidity or alkalinity, plays a crucial role in nutrient availability. Tomato plants prefer slightly acidic soil, with a pH range of 6.0 to 6.8. If the pH is too high or alkaline, essential nutrients like iron and manganese become less available to the plants, leading to yellowing leaves, particularly between the veins. Conversely, if the pH is too low or acidic, other nutrients, such as calcium and magnesium, become less accessible, also contributing to yellowing leaves. To determine the pH of your soil, use a soil test kit readily available at garden centers. Amend your soil as needed to adjust the pH to the optimal range for tomato plants. Lack of sunlight, the quest for energy. Tomatoes, those sun-worshipping plants, need plenty of sunlight to thrive. Like solar panels, their leaves capture the sun's energy and convert it into sugars through the process of photosynthesis. When deprived of adequate sunlight, their growth becomes stunted, their stems spindly, and their leaves turn a pale yellow. To ensure your tomato plants soak up enough rays, plant them in a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight per day. Avoid planting them in shady areas or too close to other plants or structures that could block the sun's life-giving rays. Herbicide damage, an unintended consequence. Herbicides, those chemical weapons in the gardener's arsenal, can be effective at controlling weeds, but must be used with caution. Drift from herbicides, carried by the wind, can damage your tomato plants, causing their leaves to curl, distort, and turn yellow. Even herbicides applied to the soil can be absorbed by the roots of your tomato plants, leading to similar symptoms. To prevent herbicide damage, be mindful of wind direction when spraying and avoid using herbicides near your tomato plants. If you must use herbicides, choose selective herbicides that target the specific weeds you're trying to control and follow the instructions on the label carefully. A garden of vibrant green. Yellowing leaves on your tomato plants can be caused by various factors, from watering issues to pests and diseases. By carefully observing your plants and understanding the clues they provide, you can identify the root cause of the problem and take appropriate action. Remember, a healthy tomato plant is a happy tomato plant, and a happy tomato plant produces an abundance of delicious fruit. By providing your tomato plants with the care they need, you can ensure a bountiful harvest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So go forth and cultivate your gardens with knowledge and passion, and may your tomato plants forever flourish in a sea of vibrant green. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for World Up, your go-to source for content that brings the world to you.